Hi, Erica McClain here today to show you a property that was sold to an investor. Property is located in Elgin, and the investor paid cash as is, turned around and put it back on the market. So you decide if you think it was a smart move for the seller to do this, or if the seller had put it on the market, could have got more money than what they did. So let's get into it. Okay, so like I said, this property is located in Elgin. It's a 5-bedroom, 3 full bath home that was built in 1973 and about 2,800 square footage. So let's see what the investor picked this one up for. Okay, we can see here from the public record that the property was sold for $270,000 on September 10th of 2024. Okay, so this investor put the property on the market, listed with the realtor in the MLS on November 7th, so approximately 2 months after they purchased it, for a price of $469,900. Okay, here is their listing description describing what they did to the property. It says, updated single family in Elgin on large lot, welcome home, beautifully refinished hardwood floors, popular LVT flooring, which is that phony vinyl floor that looks like hardwood floors, carpet, and freshly painted throughout. Updated baths, master suite with full master bath, enjoy your family room fireplace, and finished basement, 2-car attached garage. Okay, going based on the history and the information I was searching on this property, I believe this one may have been an estate sale because they had a senior exemption on there, and there's no history even going back that far to show when they had purchased it. So there's a good possibility that this was maybe an estate sale, but I don't know for sure. I also don't think the investor was expecting what happened with this and was probably not very happy. These investors are used to doing a little bit of cosmetic stuff, turning around, putting it on the market, and selling it for at or above, because they don't want to hold on to these properties. They want to get them sold. So let me show you what happened. So like I said, they first put it on the market about 2 months after they purchased it for $469,900 on November 7th. Well, they must not have been getting any offers because they left it for 20 days on the market, and then they lowered the price slightly by $5,000 to $464,900 on the 27th of November. Well, here they still weren't having any luck. They did a price change on January 15th to $459,900. Then on January 23rd, they put it temporarily off the market. Then they put it back on the market again at the same price, $459,900. And then on February 2nd, it finally went under contract. This had a total market time of 91 days on the market. These investors are used to selling within a week or two. Okay, so they did 2 price reductions and had this property on the market for about 3 months. And the 2 price reductions were only $5,000 each. So They dropped it by 10,000 and still, sat for 3 months. They're used to getting asking price, if not higher, on most of these properties. So they were expecting to get almost $200,000 more than what their fair price offer was to the seller for just doing a little bit of cosmetic work to it. So let me show you the photos so you can see what was done. Okay, you can see yourself from the pictures. They painted, they put some carpeting in. The living room probably had original hardwood floors, so maybe they sanded and refinished those, or maybe they were in good condition and they just ripped up old carpeting. They didn't mention anything about updating the kitchen. Usually, if they were the ones to put in this quartz or granite countertop, they mention it. They said updated baths. When I looked at the pictures of the bathroom, you can see the old fashioned style mirror that doesn't open up and how the clips that are on there. So I think they painted the bathrooms. They maybe put a new countertop in the bathrooms, but that was all I could see in the pictures. So to me, that didn't justify a $200,000 price increase, which that's what it was with their original list price of 469.9. Okay, we can see here from the public record that they actually sold it for $450,000. So they sold it for $180,000 more than what they purchased it for. But they did sit on it for 3 months. Okay, so my opinion on this one is definitely the seller left money on the table. Had they gotten a fair market value from a realtor and put it on the open market in the MLS, just like the investor did, I believe they definitely could have gotten more than 270. But if it was an estate sale and they didn't want to deal with cleaning the house out, then the convenience was maybe worth the price to them. But then I kind of feel bad for the buyers that are buying these properties. I know inventory is still low, so it's hard for buyers to find a place, but they're overpaying, so much for some, who knows how well done cosmetic work to the property. So again, my advice is, if you're thinking about selling, before you agree to a price or to sell to one of these investor companies, speak with a couple realtors, find out your fair market value. Don't buy into their hype that, how they make it so easy. Because when you're listed with a realtor, the realtor's taking care of everything. Now, if this property was vacant and it was an estate sale, they wouldn't have to be there for showings. The realtors take care of everything and ultimately get you a better price. Even commission, included, the seller still is going to walk away with more money. Selling to one of these investors is just like being a FSBO. At least with the FSBO, they put a sign in front and they try and advertise it to get, more interest to help bring the price up. But when these investors contact you, it's one person that you're talking to. So you're not building up any demand. and you're always going to sell it for less than what you could have. But it's the price of convenience. So I don't know. Drop your opinions in the comments below. But you have to realize these investors are not going to give you fair market value because they're in the business of making money out of flipping houses. Especially, they can find out that property is an estate sale. They're all over whoever's in charge of that estate. They buy lists from the county with properties in probate, and just like selling real estate is a job for me, these investors buying homes cheap and flipping them is a job for them. I mean, that's the way they make their living, but I just hate seeing sellers lose money, especially when it comes to their property. So I hope you found this information helpful. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified of new videos. And thank you so much for watching. And I hope to see you back for another video. But bye for now.